Welcome everyone to Chilhowee Campground in Benton, Tennessee.
We're doing some road tripping.
Yep.
We basically took a few days in the beginning of the Fort Wilderness trip to come up here. This is roughly like a 10-hour drive from us. So it's not that bad to spend a couple days up in the mountains in the cooler weather.
And see the fall leaves.
Right,
yes.
So we're gonna bring you guys along, just show you the campground. This is the second time we've been here. And it never disappoints, really.
No, so
beautiful.
In this video, right now we're gonna go ahead and show you a quick look at all of the loops.
Yeah, we're gonna take the segways, go for a ride, because it'd take us maybe a little bit longer if we did it on foot.
Yeah, a lot
and
longer.
And not as good if we did it in the car. So let's take you on the Segway tour through this campground and show you what it's all about. Also, I like on the, they're pretty much long pads too. I like that. And they have the price, and it's only really two prices. One's $12, and that's no hookups.
That's right.
But they do have a dump station.
And water available.
And $20 for electric.
Which is what we
awesome.
have.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's go check it out.
And it's the beautiful fall leaves. All right, let's check it out. Starting with Loop A. So this is the entrance path to Loops A and B. So we're just gonna let you enjoy this view. This one right here would be the campground host, which right now they do not have a campground host for this section, but there is a phone number if you need information, and there is a campground host near us. C and D has a host, but here in A and B, I guess the same hosts come down here, but that is why that is set up like that. They got full hookup. All right, Loop A is sites 1 through 12. Here and there you also see water spigots. So you could come over, fill your containers if you need to, wash dishes.
These are just beautiful.
Oh no, this was A20. This has got electric.
Oh yeah, it sure does.
That's a nice spot.
I think a lot of these do have electric on this side. I think the C and D's.
Oh, okay. So maybe there are electric sites here.
And by the way, the trails too also go in between.
Oh yeah, I like that. Another comfort station here for the Loop A.
There's another water spigot.
There's another water spigot right there.
I mean, it's just beautiful sights.
Yeah, very nice sights. This is B13, so Loop B starts at 13 through 25. That first one was 13. That was 14. A few tent sites over there. There is the comfort station. And the comfort station is right next to site B20 and B21. B25, it looks like Loop B is all electric. So you do have electric here in the B loop.
That actually looks like a pull through there.
Yeah.
Go straight out.
Yep, that was a pull through. So for those of you who have been following us for a while, we were up here about 3 years ago when a hurricane was coming through. And we actually left Florida. I found this campground online and we liked it so much that now we have decided to come back for a little 3-night stay.
And by the way, the last time we were here, they actually let the Florida people stay here.
We got to stay here for free.
At the time, so that was super nice of them. So why not come back and support the campground?
They let us stay as long as we needed to till the hurricane actually ended up coming up here, and then we got moved out of this campground.
I don't know if you guys could tell either, but just to mention these segways we're on right now. Look how steep some of these hills are, if you could catch it in video or not. We're going up and down these. They're doing pretty darn good.
Yeah, these segways are.
We haven't been on steep mountains like this. By the way, we're not being sponsored by Segway or Ninebot, but as you can see, maybe in the video, it's pretty steep.
Very steep here.
So we'll get Jolly going up here. Just a beautiful campground, peaceful. And maybe around this corner, you guys at P.O. to get a sight of the of how steep it actually is. I want to also point out that if you're staying on this side, on the AB side, you have to drive all the way back down here, almost back by where we're camping at in E, to get to the dump station. There's only one here, so just keep that in mind. I mean, if we had a preference, we would definitely stay in the E section. They have, you know, some with electrics, and
oh, E is all electric.
But in that general area, and the CD, it's closer actually to the dump stations, because we did see trailers also in the C and D area. There is tent campers in there. I think mostly the C and D is going to be without electric, right?
We'll find out.
So
Professionals at this campground.
All right, so check
this.
this.
Our second time.
So up this mountain right here is where you come in at. You can kind of see how steep that is, hopefully. But as you're coming out of A and B, you'll see that this turn right here, if you got a bigger rig, which we did see bigger rigs over there,
yes,
you know, 40 footers, that would be kind of a difficult turn for you to make to go down here
to the dump station,
towards the dump station. So just keep that in mind. If you prefer, like us, we kind of like the east area to where we could just leave and dump right there if we had to.
Fill water and go back to our site.
And that would be where I would like to stay. Unfortunately, with this trip, we had to move from one night all the way up here So we'll have to make this turn. I don't think it's going to be bad. We have like a 31 footer. So for me, it's not going to be that bad, but if you have anything a little bit bigger than that,
You'd have to leave.
34,
back, I think.
you know, somewhere in there, 36, that might be a little bit. You might have to do a 2-point turn there with no hookup. Don't have your car on it, was what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's head on down. These Segways has paid for themselves. What do you think, Charlie?
I think so. Just make sure that you keep an eye on the battery, because if that thing gets down to one line, jump off
And
of
it beeps?
Just
Yeah.
walk. Don't even wait for it to beep.
Yeah, we learned the hard way.
If it gets down to one line, jump off of it and walk it.
Yeah, we learned the hard way.
Especially
And when
you.
and believe me, when we're up in the mountains, we kind of like hiking.
Yep.
We like walking, but for the sake of doing this video,
Smooth video, yeah.
we are doing these on the Segway, and we can get it done a lot quicker for you guys than if we were to walk all this. So, look at that down there. Just beautiful.
And right here is Loop C through F, and then the group camp, as well as the lake. And the day use fee is only $3 per vehicle. That's a good deal to come down and grill and stuff. Just spend a day by the little lake. They have plenty of parking. Plenty of parking. So if you are camping here, you could just drive your car down here if you don't want to hike down here with all your beach chairs and stuff. Charcoal. Yep, you could just park down here. If you go down that path, that'll be your group camp and tent sites down that way. Right there. But we are heading to C, D, E, and F. So this is going to be Loop C through F and the dump station. So let's go down. C and D, sites 26 through 46. And when we get to them, since we're not familiar with this campground, then we'll let you know if they are electric or non-electric.
Oh, look, they got the fees.
Yep, all the fees for camping. They do have walk up. When we came in, maybe other times they have available spots. But there's a little envelopes, and you just pay the fee. Whatever you win, whatever site you choose, and then you put your money and the envelope in there. We've done that before.
Oh yeah.
At other campgrounds when we went on our cross-country trip. And here is the campground host. Campground host is in the C loop, so as you can tell, this is what they put. If it's open, if you're here for the day, if you drive through, it'll say open, and then it'll say the next reservation date. So the next time someone has this place reserved is October 29th. So if you happen to come up here and you only want, you know, the day before or whatever, that spot's open. So these look like they're going to be all electric. I mean, all non-electric. $12 sites.
They all got, you know, like that to step down.
I like that.
They all got picnic tables. They all got fire pits.
Yep.
Super nice.
And with this beautiful weather up here, you don't really need electric.
And they are, for the most part, pretty level. Most of them.
Yep, the ones we've seen are pretty level. There's a few of them, but they're probably not meant for full.
There's another water.
Yep, another water spigot. And there's their comfort station. C33 looks like it's a tent site.
So you could park your cars here and walk up to your site.
And there's another site there, C34. And then you just walk your tent up there. I'm gonna check out the comfort station. Hopefully nobody's in there so I can video and show you guys. All right, so I lucked out and nobody is in here. Pretty clean. Check the sinks. Yeah, very clean. They have outlets here if you want to dry your hair. Baby changing station. They have a handicap stall. This is an extra wide stall. It's not a handicap accessible, but this one is. Then you have this shower. Wow, that's nice. Actual doors. There's no curtain. So you have a door here. There's the shower. A little place to put your soap if you need to. And there's hooks for your bags, your towels, whatever you may need to hang. Let's check out if this one's handicap accessible. Yep, it sure is. So that's handicap accessible. It also has hooks. Handicap accessible seat there. It has a lower, that's smart to have. A lower shower head. Might need a little pressure cleaning, but I think all in all, it's just the constant water. Has a little bench here if you need to sit down to change. More hooks. That's just a door stopper. But I think it's pretty good. Wheelchair would definitely be able to go in there. It's a wide entrance. Wide doorway. Like I said, just a little pressure cleaning, but all in all, it does look clean to me. And you can hear nature while you take your shower. All right, let's continue on with the tour of the campground. All right, there's C34, another tent site, it looks like. Another water spit. There are really a lot of water spigots. Actually, there's one right next to our site. So we'll show you that before we change sites. Well, now we're in D35.
See, beautiful. Just
Yeah. I mean, really, every site is nice. And just like the fort, these have their one-way roads. So you go in one side, the roads are all one way, as far as throughout the loops of the campsites. Look at all these leaves.
This just did a loop, and now you're on the main road going down to the dump station.
The dump
So now
station.
we got to go back up again to get to D.
Oh, all right. So let's head back up and do D.
Say where
Okay, so here we are at the entrance of C again, and now
C
we're
and D.
C and D. Yep, because it splits off. Now we're going to show you D. There's that same campground host. we're hoping to come back here for a longer stay next time, and we'll make sure that we get more detail on each of the sites. But as you can see, get a quick overview of how nice this campground is. Looks like someone's checking in. So we're going to show you guys D 36 through 46. So you go up that way, that's C. But if you go down this way, this is D. And these are also $12, so no electric here. Well, look how nice. I don't know, we just like the woods.
Especially in the fall.
Oh my gosh.
Cooler weather.
I've been wanting to see the fall leaves forever. Because, you know, of course, we don't get to see fall leaves. So this is a treat. Have a good day. Thank you.
How long that is.
Look how long that site is.
And mostly, we like meeting people like that.
Yeah. Like I was so nice. Since we're on the segways, I don't know if you guys heard him, but he said, you can't lose weight that way. Look at that. And that's
a $12 site, guys.
Yeah, $12. D42 is that one. And then this next one down here, I mean there's pretty good distance between these right here. Yep.
And prices don't change, I guess, for the season.
Yeah. Look at this. That is D44.
Really not hard to get into.
Yep, just make sure you pay attention when you're turning in that you're going the right way. Because like I said, it's one way through the loop.
All right,
and that's the end. So we gotta
right
do...
at the end of D, if you make a right, there's your dump station. You can see a guy down there now.
Yep.
Also, there's trailheads down there that you can go on. But if you make a left right here, right there's us.
Yeah, so let's go show them.
That's going to be E.
E and F, the last ones. So E and F are pretty close to the dump as well. Sites 47 through 63. That's our site right there. Our site for the first night. We will be checking out of this one and going to B22.
Right, ours is 31 foot with the cars, so you can see.
Yeah, there's plenty of space. Oh, and there's, let me show the water spigot real quick. Next to ours. And this morning, I made breakfast. And I was actually able to wash the griddle and everything right here. Since there's no water hookup, we're trying to save on water. So this is E48 was our site. Look how long these things are, the sites themselves. I think what's this one, E50 or E51?
This is E50, I believe.
E50, and that's the one that we had for the hurricanes when we were up here. That was, I think I'll try to get that site again, huh?
Yeah, because look, there's nobody on this side at all. Very secluded.
Yep.
Peaceful. One thing I've noticed also is I haven't heard any generators.
No, not a single generator we have heard. But we're in the electric too, so.
But it's a mixture. It's got temps too.
Yeah, that's true. Hey.
So F takes you right at the end right here.
Mm-hmm.
To the dump station.
Yep. There's the dump station right there. So we came back around and now we're going to show you F. So there's E50 right there with the silver car. And now this one over here, F55, has electric.
Another comfort station.
Yep, they have a comfort station as well.
And by the way, real quick, you can catch the trailheads also from here. And if you look, the beach area is 0.5. So if you walk, this kind of cuts through different campgrounds, camp loops. As you walk through, you'll get to the beach right from here. So that's nice. It's a nice little walk to the beach. Not bad.
I like the fact that they have the trails throughout the campground, that you could just catch it and go down to the different areas. This one here is F57, $12.
Yep, so pretty much all these are
no electric. So,
but to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind parking my RV here for a couple days with no electric.
yeah, look at that. And that one is open until the 30th.
Not really necessary with the cooler weather.
Yeah, it's beautiful
It's
weather.
just beautiful.
And then this one here we really liked, F61. It's got quite a little bit of a slant to get in there, but it's only $12. I think we walked that trail last time. Lots of trails for you to explore, for sure.
You notice right from there, the next one's all the way down, which is nice. And there's two more on this loop. Which are, you know, both of these are pretty darn nice too, as far as I'm concerned.
A lot of privacy here too. This one's available. Oh, it's reserved for what date? The 25th, so yesterday. Maybe they didn't make it. F62 is this one.
Super nice.
Very nice. And this one here that there is somebody is F63. And that does it. All right, guys, so we hope you enjoyed this little video of the different loops here at Chilhowee Campground. We really enjoyed it.
Love it.
Hopefully
Definitely
it was,
be back.
Yeah, and hopefully it was helpful to you, some of you. I know we didn't get an exact look at everything, but you got a little bit of
an idea.
Yeah, an idea of what each of the loops has to offer, how close they were to the dump station. Like Scott said, what were the close ones to the dump station, the closer ones?
E and F.
E and F, and I think D, the end of D.
The end of D. Yes.
Yes.
So C and D is pretty good too to get to it.
Mm-hmm. Just, I think.
A and B is farther.
Yes.
A little bit more difficult. So if
From
you're
the
looking
dump
for
station.
it, definitely E and F and C and D.
That's right. So we hope this was helpful. We hope you are going to enjoy all the other videos that are going to be coming to you guys from this campground.
Definitely. Until next time, guys, remember smiles are free.
That's right.
And so is hitting that subscribe and like button. So
Oh,
we'll see you
that's
next
a
time,
good
guys.
one.
Bye.
Bye.